Hello guys, welcome to the video. I hope you all are well. Okay guys, got another wish to build video for you for the up and coming season 22. This is Spirit Chicken Bounty Farmer build guys, so get through these bounties as quick as possible and get all that sweet loot, man. Okay guys, so I made this build a while ago for season 20, basically when K9's Cube could have all weapons in it, okay? So it's a bit of a remake of this build, man, but I've made it okay. On the old version of the build we could use Wormwood. We can't use that Wormwood then anymore to proc ROE. But to be honest, the way I've got this set up right now, we don't actually need ROE. You're very early. After about 1,000 Paragon, you've got like level 100 gems in your gear. You can literally drop Ring of M to this. You won't even need it anymore. And then you can put in another utility ring like Ritual's Ring of Last Ray, for instance, or something like that. Whoa, PTR's lagging like crazy right now. Got like a crazy ping, man. Bear with me, guys. So, yeah. Basically, guys, it's a full turbo chicken speed build, okay? It all rolls around Mundunugu's carbon knife set, and of course Mundunugu's Regalia, which is currently still the wish to merit at this time of PTR patch. So basically, guys, it's a full-on Spirit Nuka build, okay? You do damage on the go. Whoa, the lag is terrible on PTR right now. It's crazy, basically. But basically, you get these phantasms here that can direct nuke. And basically you get this Manitou guy above your head here, which is this rune here, which will auto-cast and kill enemies as you're moving through the map, which is great. So it's an automatic DPS. Literally all you got to do is just go 1, 2, 3 with Spirit Barrage, then this guy goes crazy, and then you get into chicken form, and that's it. And then the Manitou above your head will just blow everything up. It's a very simple build to play, man. And extremely fast for bounties, guys. Really quick, man. Right, so, yeah, let's go through all the game then, guys. So, you guys, main hand, you want to have Mundunugu's carving knife, and offhand here for the gory fetch, man. Basically, this gives you chicken form for 15 seconds, and it gives you basically a massive speed boost. It's very cool. Very classic on Witch Doctor. And also, it lets you bust through doors as well, like broken doors, things like that, and it lets you pass through all mobs as well on top. So, yes, it's a very versatile moving speed skill. It's great. So yeah guys, we're using Mundunugu's Regalia, basically, the Spirit Barrage set. 2-set bonus, Big Bad Voodoo that follows you. It lasts twice as long, which is great, guys. As soon as you cast this, it follows you around. Now, as you can see, guys, I've got some dogs up. And I don't have dogs on my bar. Basically, what I've done is, I'm using Big Bad Voodoo Boogeyman, okay? Enemies that die in the ritual have a 50% chance to become a zombie dog, okay? So basically, what that does, it gives you dogs for free. Then you can change this rune over to any other room that you want. So when you're just first starting out on the early season, use Ghost Trance, you get extra healing and damage reduction on the go to your character's more powerful. But you can easily go straight over to Slam Dance, and as soon as you change the rune, voila! You still keep the dogs to proc your Fierce Loyalty movement speed. And then you gain Slam Dance, which is an extra 15% damage bonus on top, so you get through bounties even quicker. So it's a nice little trick to get dogs for free. very nice, man. Little tip there for you. 4-set bonus, gains 6% damage reduction for 30 seconds when you enter the Spirit Realm. Basically, when you hit Spirit Walk here, guys, you get 30 seconds damage reduction, okay? So every time you come out of chicken form, always pop Spirit Walk, okay? Always pop Spirit Walk, because you need to have that damage reduction up, otherwise you might die. Okay, it's very important. Then 6p set, guys. Spirit Barrage deals 20,000 increased damage, plus additional percentage equal to your mana regeneration per second. Absolutely crazy, man. Spirit Barrage is so strong, man. You can literally just rip through Torment 16 so quickly. Even without the use of RE. But I'll put it into the build though, guys, just in case that when you first start in the season, you have that massive damage proc, okay? So if you have trouble killing anything, especially, say, Dank Meme here, the vendor guy's I don't know, a strong boss during a bounty. Just literally just go Pestilence, man, bang, then that's it, he's tagged for 300% extra damage now, and then just nuke him into the ground. Well, that's it, and he'll die super quick. PTR is super laggy today. And then he'll just nuke it straight into the ground. If you don't like being up close and personal, all you got to do is just change Locust Swarm to Haunt, and choose any rune you want. Lingerous Spirit would be quite nice, Resentment Spirits, Poison Spirit for more damage. So if you want to do it more at range, you can just use Haunt, just go zap, tag that guy, and then nuke, you know. But if you're trying to kill big clusters of trash and your character's damage is very low, then just leave Locust Swarm Pestilence on, because it just spreads to the whole screen. Nice, man. Alright guys, so yeah, let's go through the rest of it then. So that's the set bonus there, so we're using boots, legs, chest. Basically we're using all pieces, guys, we're using all the stuff. I'm wearing the full set of Mundunugus this time around. Okay, first ring, guys, Ring of Emptiness, like I said earlier. I'll put this into the build because, just in case you don't have enough damage, basically. But like I said, as your character gets grows in power, you get orcs, good power, good gem levels in your gear. Just pop this out and put in a Ritual's Ring of Last Ray for even more movement speed. You just want to do those bounties as quick as possible. Okay, this ring basically gives you more movement speed based on your fear. Okay, so it rolls up to 5.1 fear. So, but what you can do, because it's just T16, get fear on your weapon, helm, and offhand as well. Even if they're non-agents, it'd be absolutely fine. And you'll basically be proccing fear all the time, and it'll proc this ring, and it gives you up to 60% movement speed. But once you've done that, you zoom very, very quickly, because Manitou above your head, you know, will proc that fear. You know, it'll proc that fear as it hits targets and stuff. So, yeah, it gives you a massive speed boost. So a little tip there. But like I said, you know, you can drop that eventually, man. But at the start of the season, definitely keep that on. First gem, guys, you want to use is the Gizzard gem, Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. This gives you a life regen per second, which is great, and also gives you a shielding effect as well. The shielding effect here, my one's level 75 at the moment. It gives me a 200k shield. So what that does, this gives you, it protects your Squirt's necklace bonus. Okay, Squirt's necklace is fantastic for speeds, man. But long as you can keep the damage bonus up. So the shielding mechanic from Gizzard keeps this shield up on Squirt, so it'll stop you losing it. Okay, and also if you do get hit, you'll regenerate a ton of life super quick as well, man. So, yeah, basically, Gizzard with Squirts, guys, is just fantastic for general, especially T16 speeds, because that 100% damage bonus is huge. It's absolutely massive, man. It's great. It's very, very nice. Okay, guys, for belt, we've opted for Clem's buff belt. Clem's buff belt is just basically a movement speed belt. It's absolutely fantastic. You can use, so maybe, say, Transcendence belt that summons fetches as you cast, if you want a bit more pet tank. But to be honest, it's bounties. You want to get from A to B as quick as possible, so Clem's is perfect in this slot, man. Yum, yum. Okay, guys, so we are actually using the Endless Walk set. Why are we using this? Basically because this build is designed for new players in the start of the season. It gives you 50% damage reduction while you're moving, okay? So if you do get banged by Squirts, if they get through all your shield and it does that nasty damage on you, this will protect you from dying, okay? And also when you stand still, it gives you a 100% damage bonus as well, which stacks with Squirts. So when you're standing still to kill, you know, a boss, man, say like the Butcher during a bounty, especially when you take one like ROE, that 200% damage buff from both those items, it's going to wreck that dude very, very quickly. It's going to go bang pop, man. As you can see, guys, I'm not using no Nemesis braces in this build, because basically during bounties, I never use Nemesis braces. I'm just there to do the bounties. If I want extra DBs and stuff like that, then I'll just do it during a rift, you know, with sages and that sort of stuff. So we opted for a pure tank as well. So that way, you don't want to die during bounties, it just slows everything down. Nice. Okay, guys, so gems and the other items then is, of course, Bane the Trap for the damage bonus, and, of course, Zearstone Avengers. It does more damage the further you are away from your target, so it's perfect for when you're running through with Manitou for all those enemies in chicken form, and it's just going to be blowing them up as you go past because it increases the damage. It's a really nice gem, actually. It's great. Love that gem. Nice then, guys. So, let's go over to the cube. What we got in the cube, baby? And of course, using the Barber, key to the build. Instead of dealing direct damage, your Spirit Barrage now accumulates onto the target, and when you stop casting, it explodes within 15 yards for 500%, okay? So basically, yeah, guys, with Manitou, above your head, it will auto-track targets around you. And once it accumulates enough damage on that target, it will just kill it outright and make it explode. Okay, so it's super, super simple, man. Just remember, though, you've got to cast 3 times every 10 seconds. So just go 1, 2, 3, and then Manitou above your head will go crazy. Okay, then it gets its full peak attack speed. It's basically because of the Gaze in the Eyes. Gaze in the Eyes. Spirit Barrage gains the Phantasm rune, okay, which is this little pet rune here. Well, it's not a pet anymore, got nerfed, but it's still super powerful. Okay, each active Phantasm lasts twice as long, so 10 seconds, and increases the damage of Spirit Barrage by 150. Also increases the attack rate of Manitou's Spectre. That's why they're going nuts. So once you have 3 out, that's why they get that crazy spam. That's why they cost 3 every 10 seconds. Brilliant. Okay, guys, a couple of options here. I'm using Frostburns. This was with a new player in mind. Frostburns, it gives you an extra 20% cold damage, which is great, of course, which is good, man. And then 50% chance to freeze enemies as well. So basically, this just keeps you alive in the early stages of the season start. But very, very quickly, guys, you will outgrow this very quickly with Orgs and decent gem levels and Paragon and all that sort of stuff. And then you just switch that over to this here, Warchesian Arm Guards. Every time you destroy a wreckable object, you gain a short burst of speed, so you can do bounties even quicker. Even quicker. But I highly suggest you use Frostburns at the start, then switch over to Warchesian down the line, where you feel like that you're just one-shotting everything, you know, all the way through. Because Spirit Barrage is just so strong, it gets through very, very quickly. Nice. Okay, guys, so over to skills then. Okay, guys, obviously, guys, Spirit Barrage Manager, which we talked about. With Big Bad Voodoo, start with Boogeyman. Get the 3 dogs as you kill targets. Once it's off cooldown, switch it over to any other rune that you fancy. Okay, so if you run out of power, use Rain Darts. Ghost Trials if you want more tank, you know, just in case you feel like your squad is killing you a bit too much, you know, sort of thing. So, because it can happen sometimes, you know, but like I said, once you level up your character quite well, you won't really need to use it. Or you can just use Slam Dance, guys, like I do here, just for maximum damage, just to blast through as quick as possible. So yeah, Boogeyman first, get the 3 dogs. Once it's off cooldown, switch over to whatever you fancy. Brilliant, man. Nice little trick. Soul Harvest, guys, Soul to Waste. Okay, so basically we get damage reduction from this with Lakuma's Ornament Bracer. Okay, so we get an extra 30% damage reduction with this, okay? It's brilliant, man. Always make sure you got your soul harvest stacks up all the time, and best we get a movement speed buff out of it as well, and in the tail buff, so it's great. Spirit walk, guys. You can use any spirit walk you want, but I'll just use jaunt because you know, you're in chicken form all the time anyway. So this just gives you 3 seconds of damage immunity, and that way you don't have to worry about dying popping out of chicken form. So as soon as you pop out of chicken form, immediately spirit walk, jaunt, soul harvest, cast a locust storm if you need the extra damage, and then proceed to blow the crap out of them with Mana 2, okay? Spirit Barrage, Mana 2, bang. Hex Angry Chicken, guys, this last 15 seconds is your movement speed skill. Focus on Pestilence for 100% coverage. Like I said earlier, if you don't want to be too close to a Rift Guardian, or not Rift Guardian, sorry, like a boss in the bounty, then you can just switch this over to Haunt and just use like Poison Spirit for an extra 20%, so you can just do it at range and just nuke him into the ground. But this one is nice though, if you just need the damage buff to work on a big group of trash, you know, sort of thing like that. Okay, guys, for passives, Pierce the Veil for the extra 20% damage buff, Grave Injustice for cooldowns as well, which is fantastic, Crime Position for the extra 25% as well, and of course Fierce Loyalty for the extra movement speed buff. So you can zoom, guys, super quick. Also, guys, like I said, man, this is set up for a very basic character at the start of the season, so down the line, you know, you probably won't need Pierce the Veil damage anymore, you know, or even Confidence Ritual, so you can switch this out to friends if you want. You can say, like, self-res or whatever you want, man, so that'd be quite nice. Once you're a bit more advanced, that way you don't have to worry about dying, sort of thing. But at the start of the season, you really need that extra damage, so set it up this way at first. Nice. Okay, guys, I've got a little bit of footage. Let's show this in action, man. Just one very quick bounty. And here we go, man. This is with no Paragon, guys. The gem levels are, so like Gizzard is level 75, Trapped is 94, and Ziz is 90. So very basic gems in today's game, man. There you go. Look, it's so easy, man. It's just Mana 2 zapping out. We're not even using Ring of Emptiness right now. Ring of Emptiness is just there in case you need that extra damage for a boss fight. So let's say it's basically something strong. But you can see though, with squirts, and that damage bonus out, that times 10 there, it's more than enough to pop pretty much everything on T16 straight away. But like I said, you know, if you need the extra damage, you can just cast Locust Swarm Pestilence and bang, and there you go, done. Done, man. Nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. Very quick build, man. Spirit Barrage is just such a great speed farm build, guys. It's tough to beat right now. There you go, guys. As usual, mouse over all the gear. Also, guys, in the description of this video, there will be a stat guide to Diablo fans, so that way you know exactly how to roll all your gear, what gems to use, etc., skills to put on your bar. So that way you don't have to come back to this video and keep pausing it and all that sort of stuff. As usual, man. There you go, man. Nice and easy. It's nice. It's a great build, guys. Great build, man. It's really nice that Spirit Chicken is back. I'll tell you what, I really hope that this 4th Canized Cube slot just stays in seasonal play forever, man, because the more stuff you can use, the more fun it is. Here we go. Ooga booga. And there you go, guys. Thanks very much for watching the video. Feel free to like and subscribe and share this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Cheers.